I've got my friend here, Gina. She is the FSRC President. We met earlier this year during your state conference.
Correct.
And we got to know each other. We got to know a little bit about what brought me out there, got to know some of your passions a little bit. What is it like being a president of a state society?
Well, my favorite saying is, you don't know what you don't know. I've been a president now for a year and a half. Prior to that, I was a president-elect. So it's been an ongoing learning process. I mean, I really feel for my students because I teach in respiratory at Hillsborough Community College. And you know, a lot of times when you come into like a new program, you don't know what to expect. Right. Well, that's exactly what I've been going through for the past like 2.5 years now. And it's been mind-blowing, it's been challenging, it's been demanding, but it's also been extremely rewarding. And the people I have met and the respiratory therapists, whether it's here at the Summer Forum or whether it was back in Florida at our Sunshine Seminar, either way you go, I love meeting all the respiratory therapists and getting their input to help our society and our profession grow.
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite things is collaboration, and that's exactly what we get to do at these conferences. And I know that you guys have another one coming up, right? You guys have another conference coming up later this year?
Yes, actually in September. It's September 19th, 20th in Jacksonville, Florida. It's called the River City Symposium. There'll be great speakers again, as we typically do. Great vendors will turn out. It's a great location. It's actually in St. Augustine, and it's going to be a fantastic event. If you're in Florida or you want to travel to Florida in September, look out for our information online and social media.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So one last thing here with us being at Summer Forum, what has been your biggest takeaway from Summer Forum this year?
Oh, wow. The HOSA session was excellent. It actually got me even more reinvigorated to try to get and form a committee for our Florida Society to really get involved more with HOSA and recruiting those middle school and high school students to come into respiratory as a profession. There's been like so much. NBRC talked about integrity for test taking. They just had an agency update, let us know how that test is going to turn out within 2027. So I mean, I've actually been texting back to my co-faculty and telling him, saying, this has been a fantastic event. Fantastic.
Yeah. I love these events. It's the collaboration. Even you and I just had a conversation. We talked about just the recruitment strategy, right? And one of the things we talked about is the students are told that they need to find their replacement. And I think that might be something that you talked about bringing back to your facility. So us getting these hallway conversations, these cafe conversations, right, leads to so much collaboration and so much change that we can do in the future. And I absolutely love it. So any last words from Gina?
No, I just like, please participate in your profession. That's the best thing I could tell anybody. We can only get better if everybody else participates too.
Absolutely. Summer Forum 2024.